Mike Callan here. I want to make a quick video. A lot of people have been asking about the new iOS 13 update, and basically what it does is it sends marketers and small business owners going to reach out to leads and clients directly to voicemail. I'm going to change the screen up here so you can actually see what I'm talking about. But basically, the new setting is they can silence all unknown callers. And this is the setting right out of the iOS 13 update. So the way to overcome this right now is how to get your leads and clients phone to ring when following up. And using simple growth automations and service autopilot, this is possible. Step number one is to associate your name with a number using Siri. So most people assume that you can do this through email, but that's taking into the assumption that people are using the iOS email function in their iPhone. So we really don't want to leave it up to chance. So we want to be able to use text messaging. So Siri recognizes the name and the phone number you're calling from and texting from. Step number two is we have to have the prospect engage via text. They need a response. So it's a two-step process to get this to happen. So as far as notes, text will work best. Email is dependent on the iOS email app that utilizes AI or artificial intelligence to create the association. The details, you must have your name in the text message. So I've got a couple examples here of what will work and what will not work. Not correct grammar here. Hello, comma, this is Mike, by the way. It is not going to work. And the other one is, hey, this is Mike, by the way, from Simple Growth. The correct way of doing this to get Siri to attach the name is, I just wanted to follow up with the estimate we dropped off, period, dash Mike. This will work. On the back end after some testing. Ask an open-ended question. Hey, this is Mike, comma, or period. I am with Simple Growth and we are planning on servicing your property today, period. Are you still okay with the services on the property today? So we've used proper grammar to get the name in there, and we've opened an open-ended question soliciting them a response. Once you have both of those, we have the name and the information. And you can see here, Siri found new contact info. Once you have that, you know that it works. So if you're testing this out on your own phone, this will pop up with all the messages that are deleted out of there. It's a fresh contact. They must respond. And basically what this is going to do is Apple is forcing you to up your game as far as your content. No longer can we just spam people and have basically non-thought out text message. We really need to have engaging content that is grammatically correct, that will get your name in Siri, as well as getting the consumer to respond. And you must engage in two-way live texting. So if you're using a product like Service Autopilot, we are going to want to use the two-way texting feature under under marketing CRM functions. Positive note is this is going to force you to increase your engagement and go out and have meaningful conversations with your prospects. And one of the things we recommend in 20 days to close is a lot of our clients will send out a day zero text message. And this is basically an hour or so after the estimate is sent, literally explaining, hey, this is Mike from Simple Growth, just checking in to see if you received our estimate. So we've done proper grammar association and an open-ended question to get them to respond that they've received the estimate. This two-pronged approach will allow you then potentially at day one to follow up with a physical phone call from your office or VA like paying callers. So comments or questions drop below, but I know this is a big issue right now in a lot of the service businesses. So two-part engagement, just as far as a quick review, is associate your name with the number you're using for Siri and have the prospect engage in the text. We need an open-ended question they respond to. Main thing is here, we need correct grammar. So basically, it's either got to be period, hyphen your name, or a period after your name with an open-ended question. Those are the two best ways of getting in to have Siri recognize the name, the phone number, and get you in to the Siri found new contact information. So any comments or questions drop below. I know it's early, hanging out at the airport here, taking off to Philly to give a talk for the ASCA Snow Show, and then going to be in Chicago next week, and then the following week at GIE in Louisville, Kentucky, and about a week and a half after that in Plano, Texas for SA6, doing a talk on what a fully set up Service Autopilot looks like. So comments, questions drop below. Hopefully this is helpful how to tackle the iOS 13 update.